One of the many things I like about Loosebumps is the music. They always tend to get great music, whether it be played by me or whether they got it from our editing service, YouCut Video Maker, and Editor No Watermark. They always tend to get great music. And even when they transfer to the cartoon version of Loosebumps, the music, it just got even better because I love the music. My favorite music from Loosebumps is the theme song for season 2, which I think is actually kind of arithmetic. Isn't that something you just want to get up and dance to? I mean, come on, people. Not stupid. Another thing I love about Loosebumps is the characters. They're silly. They're okay, sure. So Elmo's a monster and Mickey is not. We can't really afford mice. Okay, like actual mice. We're still looking. They finally fixed the bugs for our animation service, fantastic. But they didn't add any new characters, and I really wish they did. But besides that, Mickey is actually pretty amazing by what we have now, and we are actually planning to make more Loosebumps episodes, and so we can continue the awesome streak of our amazing Loosebumps episodes. I can explain to you the characters a lot right now, like Daffy represents, like, let's just say Daffy is like some mental kid who's going through a lot of stress of the school and bullied. Daffy is a lot like a villain, like Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. Both of them have a good inside of them. They just need to find it with a little help. Dr. Doofenshmirtz has his daughter. Daffy has Elmo, Mickey, Bob, Lamb, and in the second season, along with the third, fourth, and possibly fifth, he'll have Elmo, he'll have Mickey, he'll still have those two. He'll also have new people to help him out, such as Monkey Dude and Balam. I forget what the tiger's name is, but she's voiced over by my daughter, Lamb Baltimore, and I honestly like Monkey Dude the best because my Monkey Dude is my favorite character from Loosebumps. I know, and he is voiced by Bob Baltimore. I understand that I should be saying this about my kids. I love my kids, but I'm just stating my favorite character from Loosebumps. Of course, I love both my kids equally, but my favorite character from Loosebumps has to be Monkey Dude. My second favorite probably Captain Funnybeard. I mean, that's gotta be the most creative name for a pirate you could think of. Monkey Dude and Captain Funny. They're like siblings. They never get along. They're like Barley and Ian from Onward, okay? Monkey Dude is Barley, Captain Funnybeard is Ian. Monkey Dude is a free spirit, loving, going, eat pizza, banana eating dude who wishes that banana was a pizza topping. And Captain Funnybeard is a grumpy pirate who's always, like any pirate, on the search for treasure. And he hopes to one day find treasure, but thanks to the, silly Monkey Dude, he fails every time because the two, they're silly. They're silly. And silly characters like Monkey Dude and Captain Funnybeard, it's just perfect entertainment. Kids love it. Adults love it. It even makes my mom happy to watch Loosebumps. Like, my favorite episode of Loosebumps is Monkey Dude and Captain Funnybeard 101. It really shows the relation. That's just the episode that Loosebumps has picked to show the viewers the relationship between Captain Funnybeard and Monkey Dude. Like, are they friendly? Are they bullies? And Captain Funnybeard, thinks of Monkey Dude as a bully, like he doesn't want to be around him. But Monkey Dude is not trying to bully Captain Funnybeard. In fact, Monkey Dude loves Captain Funnybeard. Monkey Dude tries to make him happy, but he has to learn that sooner or later he's gonna figure out that Captain Funnybeard is just grumpy. Okay, of course, everybody who watches Loosebumps will. Okay, Loosebumps will definitely guarantee you this: Monkey Dude is not a bully. He is just unaware of Captain Funnybeard's grumpiness, and that's actually going to be put in our book of records, which we might have one day. I don't know, but we're going to have to find out.
Salvatore Ellen Dorgan reveals Loosebumps is a show where a dragon puppet tries to take over the world with his monsters that let him down thanks to their stupidity of being unaware of the book that acts as a back to them. Due to the megastars Bob Baltimore and LeBlanc Baltimore, Loosebumps has reached Everland's top 2 shows.
The thing is, Loosebumps is actually based on real events that happened in Roxville, because the funny thing is, Loosebumps is based on real life events. Like, there could be a show that's based on 9/11/2001. Yeah, so Loosebumps, here's how Loosebumps became a start. Okay, so there actually is a ghoul out there named Dappy, and I don't know, let's say 5 months after I gave up ghost busting, and whatever, it was a long while after I gave up ghost busting, I somehow came across Dappy, who took over Roxville. And of course I called the police, I called the hospital, I called pretty much everyone, but Roxville don't have no firefighters. That's just sad. So of course it's May who's the firefighter, because I gotta go get the gas station pump, which is actually water, which fuels all of Roxville's cars, engines, whatever you name it. It fuels all of Roxville's machines. And so now we come across one of the most dangerous ghouls known to stuffed animals. We have Dappy the ghost. And in this series, that's what they did. They in the series, we put a lot of work into it for the first season. The series involves a dragon puppet named Dappy, I'm sorry. And we really see his character in the first season, the first 7 episodes. He is manipulative, he is powerful, he is out of control. He reminds people of Slappy from Goosebumps, and it's all a Goosebumps parody, because one day in Roxville, I decided, oh, well, I'm gonna go check on something, I'm gonna go check on my family or whatever, and then all of a sudden I come across him, and like, this is why the police sirens are going on, because my brother and sister-in-law are actually cops. So when you think about it, if I see them drive around and if they're not getting coffee, then something's wrong, because they're either going to their job or getting coffee, because Nick and Judy are either going to my house or going to their job. If they're not going to one of those 2 places, then they're fighting crime, because it's not good, because crime is actually very possible in Roxville. It's an old place, actually. Yeah, like, we had to close down Doc McStuffins. We had to close down the only hospital in Roxville a couple of days, and that's when patients were actually lining up there. It's like, there was poop everywhere, because the previous owners of Roxville had a dog and it pooped. And now it's stuffed animal hospital. Now, thanks to certain circumstances, Roxville is destroyed. And what will surprise people is that it is actually not Dappy's fault that Roxville was demolished. It became a theme park that got demolished too. And again, it wasn't Dappy's fault. It's something I can't even tell you, because it's just that bad. I can't tell you unless you were in person with me, because that would just be that bad. Yeah. Loosebumps is somewhat of a reality show. It's a live action show. Well, at least the first season was. Roxvillians were having debates about just making the entire series a animated cartoon, just deleting the original live action episodes, but then we would have to delete everything. Yeah, and people are also debating if we should even make more Loosebumps episodes because it's just been through that roughness. Yeah. Loosebumps has a history, a big fat history. We look at the monsters in Loosebumps, and we see big, scary things. Everything from the mummified brain dancing zombie dog to the vampire shark. Some of them are nice, some of them are not, obviously, and more of them are not nice. And the ones that are not nice are going to start destroying Roxville buildings and demolishing and abusing people. And this is what kind of got me into brokenness, making the first 7 episodes of Loosebumps. It's because, well, we're putting demolishment of Roxville on YouTube, and that's going to cost us a lot of money, and I'm paying this to my brother-in-law because he basically runs Roxville, and so does his wife. So now, and that's actually, I feel bad for him because now we're demolishing Roxville, and it's mostly me who cleans them up. Once in a while, I get too tired, so I just go in and let him sort everything out. And usually he does a good job when I'm not there, so yeah. Every episode after Loosebumps, I'm probably paying from $20 to $100 to fix the damage. I possibly, even one day, I probably pay like $400, yeah, or even $500. Because Loosebumps just takes that much work, okay? And even with the animation service now, the animated Loosebumps series, that's what we're going into now. And there's even going to be some Spanish episodes of Loosebumps coming in maybe in the 4th season. That's probably not until like April. Yeah. Yeah, Loosebumps takes a lot of work, animated or real life. And believe it or not, it actually takes less work in real life. But with the animation service, we have to make the episode, we have to make the scenes of the episode, and through all of that, we have to decide if we want to add music to the scenes, because once in a while, like if let's say we were doing a kissing scene, yeah, we'll add romantic music, or a good job scene, we'll add like awesome music. Yeah, we have to decide if we want music in any of the scenes, because most of the Loosebumps episodes we don't need it. So then why put it in? Like the start of the episode music, sure, we'll put it in, but not really through the scene music. Yeah. Sound effects are actually pretty handy when it comes to Everland Studios, and usually I'm the one making them because I was used to that. I started getting into showbiz when I was 8, and I didn't actually go on TV. It's all only YouTube, and I started Flipgrid last year. I think I stopped at. Yeah, because now with all the changes with Loosebumps from live action to animation, and also a bunch of Everland Studio shows fighting for screen time, I don't. And with my schedule with school and work, I'm always busy making shows. And how I do it is, I don't try to entertain myself. I think of stuffed animals and people actually watching this, and I'm saying, okay, well, let's entertain them. This is going to entertain them if we add this or take away this. This is going to make them feel happier. Because when we make a Loosebumps episode, we try to focus on what we think you'd like. I don't know. It's actually very hard to make a Loosebumps episode. And then once you're done with editing music and everything, we gotta screen record it using a screen recording app called X Recorder. It's a screen recorder. You can also snapshots, but 2 days later when you forget all about what you're doing with the photo, it comes to you and you just automatically delete it. Or at least that's how I'm doing it with my phone. And so, Yeah. Yeah. And then after you're done screen recording the episode, you have to edit it. Edit it, add the credits, add the theme song. It's a lot of work, actually. I've never been through this much work in my life, no. And then, once you're done with all that, that's when you finally upload it to YouTube. So, how long exactly does it take me to make one Loosebumps episode? 2 hours tops, because it's just that much work. And I mean, now, here, I'll show you. Here, I got a book right here. I'm gonna have to do all of this and all of this before my daughter's birthday, because that's not only the spring equinox, but also the next season of all my shows. I'm gonna have to complete 31 episodes, so I'm probably gonna be spending like a month working on all these episodes. I don't know, like, I'm gonna get busy, and I mean, I want to do some play Fortnite today. Like, yeah, but I gotta get busy with making shows. This is the exact reason why I deleted The Adventures of Leo and Friends and this series, and I just got rid of it because we just can't have any more shows. We can't add any more shows. We don't have that time, believe it or not. Because, I mean, we got Science with Jerry the Hamster. We have Total Drama Real Life. We have, we got Word World of Horror. We have Peppa Pig once again. We got a bunch of shows, okay? And believe it or not, Loosebumps is actually not only a comedy show, but it's also a Halloween show. And it's also based on true events, because, yeah, like, we finally somehow banished Dappy with the ghostbusting material. Because, I mean, if I wasn't a ghostbuster during the time or whatever, I don't even know. Okay, Loosebumps is very complicated. It has a huge history, and it's based on real life events. It's why Loosebumps has gone on to become one of the best Everland Studios shows we ever made. Actually, it's like on top 2. Yeah, it's on the top 2. Wow. And people think that the best Everland Studios show that came out is actually a bonus show. It's the first Everland Studios show ever. Of any kind. Bob and Lam Lam. And one of the reasons why Loosebumps is on the top 2 is because it stars some characters and voices from Bob and Lam Lam. Because, I mean, you got Bob Veltamore as himself and Monkey Dude. You have Lam Lam Veltamore as himself and Balan, or the tiger on Loosebumps and Loosebumps. You have me as myself and all the monsters, and I even voice over Dappy sometimes, because I'm just that good at it. Like, yeah, and you have Jodie Veltamore as herself on Loosebumps. You probably have the best actors from Everland Studios on Bob and Lam Lam. Everybody loved it. My 5th grade teacher loved it. My 5th grade math teacher, not so much, but my language arts teacher for 5th grade, they love it. All my friends, they love it, and they also love the work behind Got Torona because it features Bob and Lam Lam. Any show that's gonna feature Bob and Lam Lam, like, or Jodie, or me, that would be practically a lot of Everland Studios shows, and we only have a few, so there's probably all of them. Not all of them, because Science with Jerry the Hamster, that's just me. So that's why the credits are only 12 seconds long. Because and that's not even long enough. The main reason why Loosebumps made it to the top 2 was because Bob Veltamore and Lam Lam Veltamore were in it. And it's just to me that, hey, who loves Bob and Lam Lam? Everybody does. Everybody loves them when they're on screen. Nobody likes them in real life or whatever, but what's confusing is that they love them on TV. They love them on television, because if you go into YouTube and you search Bob and Lam Lam right now, and it's like free kids entertainment. They teach you math. They teach you a bit of science. They teach you vocabulary. They teach you everything. Possibly everything. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. We stopped at 54 videos because we just felt it's time to move on from kids entertainment to vlogging. We've already done 50 videos. We halfway reached our goal. But Bob and Lam Lam is, just because we stopped making the Bob and Lam Lam videos does not mean that we have stopped keeping it on there. YouTube, if you go on YouTube and search Bob and Lam Lam right now, it should be the first channel that pops up. Or the second. Maybe even the third or fourth. The point is, it has such a history. It all has such a very huge history. Any show that has Bob and Lam Lam in it, like Bob and Lam Lam or Loosebumps or Elmo and Mickey Time, any one of those shows that's going to have Bob and Lam Lam in it is going to get a lot of subscribers because my kids apparently happen to be the best actors from Everland Studios. Because we have Bob Veltamore as a bunch of favorite characters, as one of everyone's favorite characters, and we have Lam Lam Veltamore, and the thing is they're siblings, okay, and they never fight, which is why their time on screen is actually excellent. Excellent, I say, because they're great at it. Bob and Lam Lam have been acting on screen for 2 years now, and it's actually, they've been doing it for a long time, and now they're used to it. They love it. I even asked them, do you like being on YouTube and stuff? And they both said yes at the same time. They loved it. And everybody loves them. And this is going to be a famous quote from Everland Studios. Any Everland Studios show that has Bob and Lam Lam in it is obviously going to get a lot of subscribers. Why? Because they have Bob and Lam Lam in it. And I can even tell you the amount of shows we have that have Bob and Lam Lam in it. We have Bob and Lam Lam with Bob and Lam Lam in it, obviously. We have Bob and Lam Lam's Vlogging channel. We have Elmo and Mickey Time, Total Drama, Real Life. What else do we have? We have Loosebumps. We have a lot of shows that feature Bob and Lam Lam because everybody loves their voice. Bob sounds like a 3-year-old. It kind of reminds some people about Caillou, and he's just an earnest boy learning about the world. I mean, the nice version of Caillou, that is. And Lam Lam is kind of like a unikitty. Bob is like a puppycorn. Yeah, they both have bright personalities, and their time on screen is excellent. Excellent, approved, wonderful, accelerating. And Bob and Lam Lam are actually the main reason why Everland Studios has made so much money. And we were able to do so much. And without our subscribers, it would have never happened. Without any subscribers from Bob and Lam Lam, none of this would ever happen. Loosebumps wouldn't be, neither would any show, actually. Bob and Lam Lam was the first show from Everland Studios. And ever since day one, ever since day one of Everland Studios, everybody loved it. Everybody loved those cheap videos with the cheap camera that can only record up to 5 minutes per video. Everybody loved those cheap versions of, and now when you look at Bob and Lam Lam today, you go back to, it's 2021 today. You go back 2 years ago and you see a cheap quality with Bob and Lam Lam in it, and there's a bunch of slee and like the static all over the screen, and it was kind of like Sesame Street in 1961, whatever. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved Bob and Lam Lam because of their main characters, Bob and Lam Lam. It originally was Bob and Lam Lam's channel, but that didn't go well. That name didn't go well after a few months. So we just renamed it to simply Bob and Lam Lam. And they apparently happen to be our best actors from Everland Studios. Any Bob and Lam, you can make any show you want, whether it be rated G or rated R. As long as it has Bob and Lam Lam in it, it's probably going to get about more than 100 views and 100 subscribers. Any show that's going to have Bob and Lam Lam in it, you're just going to subscribe to it because you love Bob and Lam Lam, and that's practically almost every show from Everland Studios. The only show I can think of right now that doesn't have Bob and Lam Lam in it is Science with Jerry the Hamster, Salvatore Plays, and Trevor TV. Other than those three, all my other channels and everything, all of Everland Studios channels, they all have many subscribers. Bob and Lam Lam holds a record of 13 subscribers because everyone I knew just loved it that much. Okay, even the friends of mine that I don't see often if what they watch has Bob and Lam Lam in it, they like it. If they see Bob as a foreign character, even if Bob or Lam Lam plays one of the lowest or cheapest characters in a movie or show, as long as they're in there, everybody's gonna give it a thumbs up. Everybody's gonna subscribe to whatever channel that made it. As long as you have Bob and Lam Lam on screen, you're literally gonna live a 5-star life. Okay, if you have Bob and Lam Lam on your YouTube channel. But not exactly a 5-star like, you get like 1,000 subscribers. No, we barely have 20 on any channel because, yeah, we do not advertise yet. We need to find out advertising. We need to start making advertisements and everything. We just, yeah. But we should have like a bunch of subscribers too. If we could get to like 100 at least, that'd actually be pretty awesome. A lot has happened. I spent probably like half an hour talking about it. Yeah. Loosebumps is a popular show. It really is. Lots of people, like, we probably got, like, let me see how many subscribers Loosebumps has right now. Okay, I have my iPad right here. Let's go home. Loosebumps. Okay. Only 5 subscribers. Yeah, see? Here. 5 subscribers. Now, we go to some other show with Bob and Lam Lam in it. Let's say, Everland Movies. There's a couple of movies there with Bob and Lam Lam in it. Look it. 6 subscribers. A lot, actually. And we go to Bob and Lam Lam, the most videos. That's actually a record now, and we have 12 subscribers. See here? 12 for the original Bob and Lam Lam YouTube channel, due to its multicolored channel front page, its bunches of videos, and yeah, that's just it. If you can have a show with Bob and Lam Lam in it, you can get anything from 5 subscribers to 1 million. But that's if Bob and Lam Lam get older. Not a lot of people like our shows right now because we don't have the privilege and availability yet to start swearing in our videos. Any swearing you hear in our shows is from background noise, and I'm actually very sorry that you have to hear that, as well as for your children, but we did what we could. You know, this is early 2020. Once we went into like June, July, August, September, October, November, December for last year, we actually started making high quality Everland shows like Loosebumps, and Elmo and Mickey time, the next season. Okay? And you know what's funny? Actually, pretty not. We started and finished Elmo and Mickey time on the same year. As well as... Well, that's it. It's the only show I can think of that we started and ended on the same year. But every season is months apart. Months, okay? Season 1 of Elmo and Mickey time came out in June last year. Season 2 of Elmo and Mickey time came out in September last year. And then during December, season 3 of Elmo and Mickey time. But that's like 8 episodes. And I can't believe that with all our production sets, I actually got into a lot of trouble with my mom and everything. And it's a lot because I did that. I got punished and stuff for all of my fans. And I can't believe that I was still on the nice list. Because I'm thinking of you all there. Yeah, you. Yep. I'm thinking of all of you. I will walk through fire for everyone I know. Because any device that you have can represent or bring you YouTube. And any device that you have will allow you to subscribe, or refresh, or check out other channels, or playlists. Here, see, we got Bob and Leland videos. What is this? Oh, Bob and Leland shows. We only have 25 here. We have a lot more than that. Because when you look at Bob and Lamb, we've got everything from Jokes with Bob to Division. Bob and Lamb even have their own theme song now. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was a close one. Oh. Oh, so close. Yeah, just that popular. Any show that's going to have Bob and Lamb in it is going to be subscribed to. Because Bob and Lamb happen to be the greatest actors from Everland Studios. And if you don't believe me, ask another fan, because everybody loves them. Everybody loves them. Everybody loves Bob and Lamb. And believe it or not, that's actually a true fact. It's probably all over. Bob and Lamb are all over YouTube right now. Okay, they were the yeah, I got the fan on because it's hot in here. They were the biggest things in 2019. Bob and Lamb won a Grammy in 2019 because of Bob and Lamb. You see where I'm going with this? They're the best actors from Everland Studios, and it's the reason why Loosebumps is popular and is still going, as well as many other shows from Everland Studios. I'm Salvatore L, and this is the documentary on Loosebumps. And we'll see you next time on Everland Movies.